All right.
Do we have stuff? Are we live?
We're live right now.
The mics are hot.
The mics are
Somewhat
sexy hot. They're very hot.
Not as hot as you.
Thanks. So we got no viewers yet.
That's why I said that. To help boost your confidence before we get some.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we are live right now. God, we look like we're it's like a stand-up show. I could dig it.
So the thing about airplane food.
You're gonna love it.
Hey, by the way, when can I start cracking away on a board?
What do you mean?
For 40K? Start building one?
Oh God, brother! Whenever you're ready, you let me know.
Okay, cool. Because I've got like a ton of styrofoam in my garage that's ready to be ripped up and
hell yeah,
done with.
I am. Yeah,
and I'm talking like big chunks. Like it's like 3 inches thick by like 18 inches long by 8 wide.
Yes.
It's
please.
Yeah. They some thick boys. And that's with 3 C's.
We got a couple 3 C's. Hey, look at it's us on here.
Oh goodness me.
All right, I'm gonna try and click on this without it turning into crazy madness and
where it reverbs and echoes and
yeah. I'm gonna try and link this to
all of the things.
Discord.
The cord of dis.
Oh God. Here we go. Send, I guess, like that.
Something like that.
Okay, cool. So now they're on YouTube, and that. All right.
Well, we have audio.
We have audio.
Okay. Oh, there's somebody in the Chizat.
There. So now we can kind of see.
Is that going to work?
Oh, yeah. So our computer is very far away from us right now.
Very far. And I'm blind.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
Okay, so we're able to see it on here now. Perfect. Okay.
Wow, there's 9 of you in here already? Go away. You guys are putting the pressure on me.
Wiping in here. Okay.
They want to see their pairings.
Yeah, I guess. And we don't have pairings. So Jacob is still playing his game right now. So I got bad news. We're not going to have pairings right now. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I got a lot of other cool stuff that we're going to talk about, though. And then if Jacob finishes his game by the time we're talking with this, we'll have, you got to do a flip.
I can't do a flip. Do you see my shape? I
mean, can you try?
Prefer to not have a concussion today.
You said please.
Yeah, well, please only get you so far.
True. What do you guys think of the new logo?
That's
back
so
here?
cool.
I love it.
Whoever did it, or if you did it.
I didn't.
Okay, he didn't do it, so whoever did it.
It's Aaron. He runs Hide and Teak. Hide and Teak?
Mm-hmm. Where's that?
That's his business.
Yeah, where's it at?
Out of his house. And then we have some of his stuff here.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay, well, here
Does he have any socials you can plug for him?
He's in Discord, Hide and Teak. There's Hide and Teak in Discord. He has an Etsy page. All that kind of stuff. Absolutely. Yeah. Good call, man. I didn't even think about it. My brain is like so one-track sometimes.
No, you're good. That's why we're here. Two halves make a whole.
So I have some really, really cool news.
Yeah.
We're partnering up with some cool people. The paint contest is now. We're going to be doing a quarterly paint contest.
Ooh.
And we're going to be working with some of the guys from Renegade. Alex.
Very cool.
Yep. Alex is going to be coming with us. He's a really good painter. He's a judge. He's going to be judging. So we got him, and then a couple other folks. Jacob's going to be judging this one too. And then we're going to be starting hopefully soon. We're going to be next. There's a lot of stuff that's like in the works right now, but theoretically we'll be doing some really, really cool, big stuff.
As long as you keep showing up, cool things will keep happening.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's all he's getting at.
Yeah, we have, it's basically going to be a huge painting competition in Minnesota. Hopefully the biggest.
Wow.
There isn't one right now.
Well, there's a first for everything.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's neat. I like that.
Let me see. It says, Black Mage. That's the one who did the dice jails. Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, word up.
Yeah, Aaron is awesome. So, and he does custom stuff too. If you're looking for anything custom, he's a great dude. So there's some stuff that I have in my
Your thing? Your
My
what's
thing.
and who's it's? Your thingamabobs? Ah, notes.
Okay. So, I don't have, like I said, I don't have pairings tonight. We're going to have to change that up a little bit. We're going to do the last night to play your game should be Tuesday. Because then that gives me a night to get the pairings all ready, and we don't have last minute games playing right now. And it's hard for some guys to get in here. So I understand that. So if we just we'll do Wednesday to Tuesday. So then Wednesday to Tuesday, you have your games to play. And then that night should be the last, Tuesday night should be the last games played. Because then, like I said, that gives me a minute to kind of come up with a narrative. I have some narratives for certain squads and certain factions and certain people that did some really cool stuff. But I won't know that stuff unless people tell me. So for now, I've discussed a couple with some certain people. So captains, you know who you are. When you send me the results for everything that happens.
Oh, I'm horrible at that. Hey, Bobby, that gets designated to you. You're my you're my secretary now.
There you go, Bobby. So when I get that stuff, do a little bit of a little bit of thematic writing. It doesn't have to be like it's one sentence
word up. Yeah.
Of like the Tyranids on the Blood Angels' home planet. Tyranids won. It was bloody. You know,
they ate everything.
Yeah, Starship Troopers.
Starship troopers? Starship troopers.
Stormtrooper ships. Troopers.
Yes.
Yes, I had a stroke.
Calm down, Stallone.
Another big thing that I want to do is for Halloween, what we're going to do is, this is a competition just between the 40K guys and gals and folks.
Boys and squirrels.
Everybody out there that's 40K members. We're going to do a 40K Halloween miniature competition. So this one is, you pick one miniature. I don't care what it is. It can be anything. It can be a small miniature, it can be a large miniature, whatever. This is just between the shop, our shop, and between the 40K folks. Make it Halloween themed. But it has to be like real themed. Like it can't just be like, oh, I have a chaos,
yeah,
creature.
I splashed some orange and black on it.
Yeah, there's blood on here, so it's scary.
Yeah, ooh.
Not scary, Halloween themed. So like jack-o'-lanterns and like candles and like, maybe some like crows or something like that, scarecrows. Ooh. Something that you can put on the bases, so it's a little bit more terrain based, but to have bases. And sorry, we got these knuckleheads running in here all the time, thinking they know what they're doing.
Thinking they run the place.
It's just these kids. So yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. We can definitely do that for October. So October 1st.
Don't you mean Orktober?
Orktober. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. I think a lot of people will have a good time with it. You don't have to do it. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's just a separate thing. And then I got some small little prizes for it.
Can I do glow-in-the-dark paint on a mini and put it inside of a jack-o'-lantern?
Yes. I was originally going to be like, we should do a pumpkin carving contest. But then I was like, I wanted to be more 40K themed. So I was like, well, it'll be a 40K themed pumpkin contest. And then I was like, well, what if we did a miniatures-based kind
You're
of thing?
allowed to bring pumpkins, but they stay outside the store.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because we're gonna thematic this whole place up. We're gonna put some cool themes around here. Don't forget to sign up for the RTT if you guys want to. We got, I think, 16 people signed up now for the RTT. I know it's still a couple weeks away or whenever. Don't forget to sign up for it if you guys want to be a part of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing these very often, and we got some cool stuff coming down the pipeline for that too.
And everything's a trial run.
Absolutely, yeah.
Everything.
And Jacob's going to be running the RTT. He knows what the hell he's doing.
Yeah.
So it's it's basically you come, you pay your admission fee, and then you get, it's a tournament. And it's
you get no dice.
Yep, and there's going to be like raffles, and it'll be fun, and it'll be a whole event. So it's not just like coming and play Warhammer like normal. It's you're going to play a real game of Warhammer against another real player, and then it's going to be very competitive, but in a fun way. So it's not like, it's not narrative play.
Yeah, it's not narrative play, and it's definitely not Crusade. It is going to be in the competitive scene. And it is different how you build around that too when it comes to playing in a competitive scene versus the Crusade League. Because the Crusade League, you're kind of almost like you have freedoms, but you're also limited. Because in standard competitive play, you can use command points to buy relics. You can use those command points to do this. You can do a little bit more in the essence of rounding excuse you, sir, rounding out your lists when it comes to the competitive scene, but just show up to have fun.
Exactly. I'm going to read some of this chat here. I haven't looked. So we got, please do a barrel roll. That's not happening.
No, I'm
Sorry,
tired, guys. I was down in Lakeville all day. I was sleepy.
Suppose I should post my team's matches. Oh, did I? Is there more there? I don't know. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. What we got for today, and then there's a lot of stuff I want to talk to you about, but a lot of stuff that's still kind of up in the air. Alex is going to be doing. Alex, tentatively, we talked about a plan of doing a painting class. So if anyone's interested, Alex Hunt is a very, very good painter. He's a good teacher, and he wants to do a painting class here. So it'll teach you advanced technique, all that kind of stuff. It'll let you guys kind of see what it's like to get, a pro in here that knows what he's doing, and not just me rambling about wet blending.
You like to wet blend.
The other cool thing that I'm thinking about doing too, you guys let me know if you're interested in this. I talked to a couple of folks so far. I know I talked to Sammy, I think Spencer, and Jake too, about renting equipment. So if you guys are interested in doing that, I'm going to have my airbrush here. I'll have a couple other airbrushes, the static grass applicator, spray cans, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys, I'll have a little spot for it if everyone's interested. So if nobody's interested, I totally understand. But if you don't want to spend $15 on a can of spray, but you have to spray some minis, it's like basically a couple bucks. You get to spray whatever you want. Same with the airbrush too. You basically rent it for an hour. You know what I mean? And it won't be expensive. It'll just be enough to make it worth it for me, but nothing crazy. So then you don't have to go out and buy a $200 airbrush. You can just use it while you're here, and then it's like, get it done and over with. It's up to you guys.
That's super cool idea though, because
it's Jake came up with it. Jake Majors came up with it. So
okay, yeah. No, I mean that's a great idea. It realistically is, because
who needs a static grass applicator for two models?
Yeah, who needs the static grass applicator for the 30 seconds worth of work you're actually going to use?
It's a $100 machine. So instead, you come in, you pay $5, use static grass, anything you need, bring your static grass, all that kind of stuff. You use it. I'll show you how to use it. And then eventually in the future, if you decide you want one, you got to test it out, see how it goes, and now you get to
try
exactly what it is.
Buy.
Absolutely. So, but yeah, so that's Alex wants to do some. Alex Hunt. He's with Lords of War and he's with Renegade, and he's the paint judge that's going to be doing the competition. The day moved for the competition, so it's going to be October 22nd, I believe. That's the next weekend. So Jacob and Alex are not going to be here for that weekend. So it's the 20. Oh, no, that's September. Yep, 22nd. So the 22nd is the new end date for the miniatures competition.
Oh, thank God, that gives me time.
Gives you one more week. One more week. But yeah, so that's kind of that. And then Renegade is right around the corner too. November 19th, 20th, and 21st is going to be the Renegade Open. You can enter into the Renegade. I don't know if the signups might be over. Check on it. You might be able to sign up if you're interested. Otherwise, I'm going to talk to a couple of the guys over at Renegade and see if we can get a spot over there, the Forge. So we might be able to. If we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. We'll do it next year. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that we'll talk about, coming up in the future. Some really, really cool, fun stuff. But do you have anything you want to talk about?
Yeah. So, unfortunately, I have to do the things. Being as I would consider myself one of the founding members of the Crusade League, I'm going to use my weight and pull it a little bit here. I'm going to revoke all of the bounty hunter slots that we have on our teams, and that is going to solely fall on me. I'm going to be the only person to put bounties out on people, and what will earn you a bounty? Player misconduct. I'm not going to be naming names. People know whom they are. If you get caught angle shooting and it is brought to my attention, your games will be forfeit that you were angle shooting and cheating in, and you will also have a bounty on your head, which means your losses are that much more substantial for your team. Please, please, please do not do that. because it is so disheartening. I mean, the rules are in your book. Anyone can find them. If you get caught, there will be repercussions. If you want to play a fun narrative game, don't do that in the Crusade League. Call up your buddy. We're going to meet at the Forge. We're going to play a 2,000-point narrative game, and you go through the rules that you and your partner at that exact time are going to abide by. I do it with Bob's cousin Sam. He plays Necrons. I allow him, when a Necron falls down on a 4, if it's got a reanimator, blah, 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 nearby, or else it's a 5, to stand back up with 1 wound. And he can keep doing it. That's a narrative thing that he and I worked out, because he lets me abuse my psychic powers with my Grey Knights a little bit. That's between him and I. I would never do that in the Crusade League. I would never do that in competitive play. That is specifically meant for you and your buddies to have a fun time, but you need to work it out ahead of time.
Also, if you don't know the rules,
consult
I know this
your
sucks,
book.
Consult your book and err on the side of your opponent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't err on the side of you.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you really, really honestly think that's the rule, and your opponent, worst case scenario, roll off.
Yeah.
Do a D6. Evens, it's this. Odds, it's this. If you really don't know. And if you don't know, put in Discord. You're in a game. If you're in a game and you don't know the rule of what this is, immediately go in Discord and type it in, and 15 people are going to be like, oh, this is what it is. So don't be afraid to ask. If you have anything that you have a question on, ask about it, and don't err in the favor of yourself. Because just automatically doing that really...
It sets a precedent for yourself.
And it disheartens your opponent from being like, damn it, I don't want to play that. You know what I mean?
And so I'll use myself as a really good example. And I'm sure that you guys have seen this on more than one occasion. I don't know my armies as well as a lot of you guys do. And if I don't know the rule, I don't use it. If I don't know the stratagems, I don't use the stratagems. I go off of what I know. Because I can sit here and make up blah, blah, blah rules all day long that's in favor of me, but what does that get me?
Yeah.
It got me a win because I decided to...
In a fake league.
In a fake league.
There's no money on this.
Yeah.
It's literally just for fun.
Yeah, nobody's paying to enter this. It's not high stakes. No. Please don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does. I was thinking about it all day today, and it took me a long time to cool my jets about it, because I was actually really upset. And I know that not everybody does it, but there have been instances of it.
Yeah.
And we need to recognize that there have been problems, so that way we can stop it before it gets out of hand.
And it's not, everybody's doing a great job. And mistakes do happen.
100%.
So, maybe the thing that happened is a mistake. There's a couple guys that talk to me about it too. And it's like, this is a great way to do it. So we'll take the bounties away. Steve's going to take the bounties. And then we can, if there's a constant problem, you get a bounty on your head. We kind of make a name of you. It's gonna be like you're a problem.
And people will know.
Yep.
You'll.
And it's just a spanking. You know what I mean? It's not like,
it's not like we're banning you from the store or nothing. No.
All right. Well, you've screwed up. You know what I mean? And everybody screws up.
Yeah.
So.
And if you have a consistency of manipulating the game into your favor, you'll get a reputation with that,
and you don't want that.
You don't want that, because, believe it or not, your reputation will follow you to any other store or competitions
40K,
you
there's
go to.
There's a lot of 40K players, but it's a very tight-knit community.
Word gets around. Yeah. And we're a local Crusade League that everybody's having a good time with. I get that. I really do. And I'm not trying to make this a bigger deal than what it is.
Yeah.
But just know that if you're going to follow the passion for many, many years, you probably don't want to start out your career in that passion by being a person that angle shoots.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, I feel like that's good.
Yeah.
We let everybody know what's going on. Real quick, I do have a new category in the Crusade or the 40K section in Discord. Ooh. It's a model wish list. So if you want to go in there,
today.
Yeah, I thought there was one this whole time.
That is such a dangerous tool.
Yeah.
I am going to peruse all of the things And
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
we're gonna see what everybody wants to put in there.
Yeah,
and if honestly, like, if you're like, hey, I need this thing, but I don't need it for 4 weeks, tell me, and I'll order it. And even if you don't buy it, it'll sit on the shelf, and then somebody else will eventually. So just write in there stuff that you need. Remember, right now, everything that I order through any distributor, anything that I order anywhere, it's going to be behind because of the holidays coming up, and there's a giant traffic jam in California with all the tanker ships. So just remember that anything that you get anywhere from any store, anything, is always going to be behind right now. So just remember that.
Shipping is horrendous right now.
It's so bad. And then the holidays are coming up too. So if you want anything for the holidays for family members or anything like that, or if you want something in the store because you know your significant other is going to come in and check on it and be like, hey, do you have this thing? My husband or wife or, significant other wants it. Tell me right now so I can get it for the shop so they can come in later for you during Christmas. But yeah, I'll be putting some stuff in. Yes. So the logo is fire. Literally. It's amazing. Aaron did a great job. We switched sides. We were doing the green side on the other side. It just looked
I like this better.
This is so much better.
It's much more homey.
It is. The painting contest. Ooh. Yes. So let's go over the painting contest one more time. So this is for everybody, and I want everyone to get involved. I know this is Crusade talk, but these Crusade talks are going to turn into it's like a Discord talk.
Yeah, it's like a weekly recap of what's going on.
Yep. So the painting competition, it's $5 an entry, and there's 4 categories. You can enter into each category once. It's $5 every time you enter into a category. All right, so you can spend $20. $20 to enter into all the categories. Now the first category is 40 mil or smaller. There's no the height. I don't care. 40 mil base or smaller. The next one is Dreadnought/Monster. That size, okay? Dreadnought/Monster, so like a Be'lakor would be a monster. A Dreadnought would be a Dreadnought. A Vehicle/Knight. That's one whole category. Vehicle/Knight. Very cool category, and I'm really hoping a lot of people put stuff in there. That's going to be awesome.
The one that I'm putting in isn't a knight or a vehicle, but it is definitely knight size.
Let's go. Oh, I didn't see yours last night.
No.
I saw Sammy's thing. I won't say what it is, but I saw Sammy's thing last night.
He bringing the thunder.
And then the last one is squads. So it's a 5 to 10 unit, 5 to 10 person unit. Thematic. They don't have to be the same thing. It doesn't have to be like 5 Space Marines. I know Kelsey's bringing in a really cool option for their squad-based unit, whatever it is. It's basically, I'm not going to say what it is because I think
surprise.
Maybe there might be a surprise there. Ooh. But it's basically, think of it as a party and there's different things, but the cohesiveness of the party is the squad. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be 5 to 10 Death Creek.
Can we replace squad with squats?
Yeah. And think about it this way. So you could do let's say, as long as there's a story behind it and the squad makes sense, that's what that's meant for. So it's, you know what I mean? So, and if you have any questions, always feel free to DM me in Discord. So it's Robert at Forge Death Guard. I think that's what it is. You guys can find me on there.
You'll see it. It's a horribly painted Space Marine face. It's my favorite.
It's so good. But
he's got eyes that are like...
I know.
He's like a pug.
So we're going to do... I'm going to get flyers up in the store. I should be done with the cases by next week. I'm so far behind on anything. If you guys come into the shop at all, you'll notice that the flooring is being put down. I have stuff that's going up on the walls. We're changing a bunch of things up. I'm going to be putting some bookcases up, and then I'm going to be putting some cases up for the miniatures as well. So there's just a lot of stuff going on at one time. Just bear with me. If you do have an entry that you wanted to come in right now, you can bring it in. I have the glass cases for right now, and I also have these too. So I can bring these out too. So I have plenty of room for miniatures if you want to start bringing minis in and start entering into the competition. So, which I really, really hope people do. Like I said, there's a $5 charge on it, but that's just so I can do some cooler prizes and stuff like that.
It goes to a larger collective pot.
Absolutely. Like, I'm not taking any profit off the money that we're bringing in. It's all going back out. So just remember that. So ideally, I want these to be really big, huge, giant events, but I can't do it without a big community. And so far, we have the best, coolest, awesome community in Minnesota. I mean, I don't know any other game store. I don't know any other game store that does what we do. Our community is so rock solid. It's amazing. And it's like hardcore. Like there's 40K community. Then there's the whole D&D community, the whole Magic community, the whole...
Hey, which by the
Pokemon's kind of weak.
Any Magic players that might be tuning into this, dude, good on you guys. I mean, you guys have been absolutely just
every Thursday,
murdering
there's
it.
40 Commander players come in every single Thursday.
Crazy.
It's insane. So, yeah, it's great. It's great. And if you guys have any ideas for any cooler events that you want to do, anything like that, let me know.
Oh yeah,
if community is the best.
If you sit down and you brainstorm with this guy and you have like backstory, the Crusade League was literally something you and I talked about at your house before you even had the store.
Yeah, it was like a random narrative kind of based thing.
Yeah.
And then it was like, it just came to a head here. And without the community, it wouldn't be what it is.
No, not at all.
It's quite amazing. Sorry, I'm trying to read some of this here too.
So basically what he's getting at is if you have a really good idea or something that could be fun to get the community more engaged, because realistically, that's what we're building here. We're building a giant community.
Yeah. It's a cult, really. It's a real cult. I mean, is cult a bad word?
Gene stealer. Watch out, they're going to give you khakis.
Yes, it says, Black Mage, you say, are they going to be on display there? And can you pull your submission to play Kill Team? Yes, but you're not going to be willy-nilly going into the case and pulling your stuff out.
Yeah.
If you need to use it for Kill Team, I understand. Maybe you wait on entering it in until you play your games of Kill Team. But once they're in the case, I'd like them to stay. I'm going to be locking the case up so the miniatures can't be touched at all in there.
Yep.
And I just feel that makes everybody feel a little safer.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll be on display.
There's a lot of love, a lot of time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got a lot of cool stuff coming up. We have the painting competition. This is the very beginning. So I'm talking to a lot of folks. We're getting a lot of balls rolling here. And it's gonna be it's gonna go. Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be very, very quick. It's gonna happen real quick. So as of right now, we have quarterly painting competitions, and then there's gonna be a big one too. So it's like we're working in there, and it's like we want to be the next golden demon of Minnesota. You know what I mean? We want to be the one that really brings home the bacon, where you can come in. We're bringing people in from other states that are like, hey, I want to enter this competition. And we have a lot of folks that are working really hard right now to try and make that happen. And it's not just people at the Forge. There's other people working as hard as we are too to really make this dream come true. Because there's so much freaking talent here. There's so much talent. And it's sad that there's nothing to represent all those folks. So we're going to try and do that on our end. And the more you guys participate in our events, the more it shows that we're going on the right track, and the faster we can get this thing rolling.
Feedback is huge.
Oh my God, yes. If you're not happy with something, anything that's going on at the Forge, or anything that my hands touch physically or emotionally or mentally, let me know.
Yes, please.
If it's not working, or you don't agree with it, or you don't think it's right, or it's something's offending you or offending someone else, let me know, and I will work around it and try and figure out a way where we can make it better.
Yeah, because this is a place for everyone to feel welcome, happy, and comfortable.
Absolutely.
So, it's just be kind,
Yes.
That's all I really got on that.
How to paint pro painted golden demon. Yep. So
Rattle can.
Lotus, who is that? Who are you? Is that Alex? I don't know. No, I don't think he's watching the stream.
No, we're
Who's
not
Lotus?
that cool. Not sure.
Well, hopefully, Lotus, if you're still listening, what is your first name? Oh, it is Alex. Awesome. Okay.
Well.
Cool. All right. So, very cool. But yeah, so I'm guessing it's Alex Hunt. I'm hoping. I don't get this confused. But yeah, that's Lotus right there. That's Alex. So you guys can ask him questions. He's also in our Discord as well right now. He's part of our Discord, so you can ask him questions in there if you like to. Awesome, cool, man. But yeah, so like I said, there's a lot of cool people doing a lot of cool things to try and make this thing much larger than all of us. And it won't happen without the community. So if you guys want more, we'll give it to you. So
and if there's if there are certain leagues, like a Kill Team league.
Yeah, we're doing Crisis Protocol. We're doing Malifaux. We're going to be doing Flames of War. We're going to be doing bolt action. We're going to be doing all that stuff. So if there's something like, if 40K is not working for you, or whatever, you want to branch out some more. I know Sammy plays damn near every miniatures game out there. I don't know how he has time to do it, but he's doing it.
Well, raisins.
Huh?
Raisins. I don't know.
Yeah, raisins. Damn, raisins do that deal?
Yeah. Good fiber source.
Age of Sigmar, yes. So we plan on doing some Age of Sigmar stuff. Remember, this is all 40K is life.
I feel that.
Yes. Oh, there it is. Yes. So Sam says, key is I don't have time. Yeah. Because it goes all into miniature painting. But that airbrush really sped things up, I'm guessing.
Dramatically. Dramatically.
But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Tonight, Jacob's going to finish his game here pretty quick. And then as soon as the game ends, I'll write up a little report for everything, and I'll ship it right off to Discord. I might go onto the astral projections or whatever, the astral telepathy or whatever it is.
Yeah, the voice channel?
And do like a voice thing. I don't know. I don't know.
If you don't put a voice changer on, do get the voice changer for text-to-speech.
Oh my God!
Be the emperor!
Oh my God!
That would be so good. That would make a Mr. Dan very happy.
Yeah. 2K points of NIDS in the same time it took me to paint one AdMech tank. Yeah, that airbrush definitely changes the way things get done.
Really changes your perspective of how things look too.
100%. Yeah, no oil solves everything. Absolutely.
Just dip it.
That's the one piece of advice you need to know. But yeah, so coming back around, we got the paint competition, going to be quarterly. The first one's going to be October 22nd, is the deadline to bring your miniatures in. Bring them in earlier, but that's the deadline they have to be in.
I'm bringing mine in late so it can be on the shelf of shame.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. So I'm building this like whole shelf system, so it's going to be really cool, I hope. But
just don't jump.
Yes, don't jump. This place is like a house of cards around here.
It's ready to go. Wee little piggy going home.
But I'm working on some trophies right now. I'm working on some cool stuff for this. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then, like I said, all the money that gets put into it is rolling right back out. So we'll get product, we'll get some cool paints and brushes and all that kind of stuff, and then some store credit and all that kind of stuff. So we'll put everything back out that comes in for this paint competition. And should have a kit bash paint comp for the next one. Yeah, we did.
I did a kit bash last time, and I was the only one.
Yeah, that one's a hard one to do. And plus, I love it. I think that's great. I love kit bashing. I fully 100% support it, and I think it's amazing.
I make monstrosities.
You're like Sid from Toy Story.
Not quite that demented, but yeah, we're pretty close. And I wasn't joking about your minis going into a giant knight.
It's there's a lot of kit bashing that can be a lot of fun. Yeah, you do, Steve. By the way, if you haven't seen, I'm sure most of you have, there is a new Steve emoji in Discord.
Oh no!
So have you seen it? People have been spamming it like crazy.
Dude, I haven't. I've been so just crazy busy.
Oh my God! Take time. Look at the emoji. I need to. It's a beautiful thing.
Okay.
But yeah, if there's anything else too, if you want any emojis, let me know. I can put some fun stuff in there, and I'm gonna keep using it liberally. Yeah, definitely. Steve emoji is best emoji. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then, so Tuesday is paint night here. Next Tuesday, I'm gonna do the live stream in here in the room, and I want everyone who paints to be in here with me. If there's too many people, we'll bring all the stuff out into the hall, and we'll paint out there. But we'll have one camera on the mini I'm painting, and then we'll have one camera on everyone that's participating in the live stream, and that's coming to paint night. And then showcase all your stuff. We want to showcase what you're painting, talk about who you are, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of hard for me to kind of do this in here and get somebody come in and we talk and sit down. So I think Thursdays are going to be that night where we it's like the
sit down and shoot the breeze,
paint and talk kind of thing, and then. So the
Thursday night, forging friendships.
Oh, forging friendships. We're totally gonna call it that, but we're gonna get like a really fun like I don't know, an overlay for it. Liam's got to help me with that one if Liam's watching. But yeah, and then Tuesdays we'll have the paint night with all the players. Paint night with players. It was paint night with peasants this week. I thought that was really funny.
I like it.
I didn't come up with that. I'm not calling you people peasants, but
I am.
It was very funny. And then we have a sign that says "Painting with Peasants" is in here. So heart-shaped Forge logo, absolutely. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you want to come play Crisis Protocol or test it out, come on Saturday. We got all the minis you could ever use. You don't have to worry about buying anything. Come play 11:30 on Saturday mornings. Maybe you're waiting for a 40K match in Crusade or something like that, and you want to just kind of kill some time. We have 2, 4, 6, I think about 8 people playing, and love to teach everybody how to play that game. It's fantastic. If you like Kill Team, it's
cannot
probably better.
Wait for that Hulkbuster model.
I know. People are saying, what's going to win, Hulk or Hulkbuster? It's going to be tough.
I don't care.
It's going to be fun.
I don't care. I've never played the game.
Forging Friendships
Cannot wait to paint that model.
Yeah. I'm right now in the process of painting all my Crisis Protocol stuff. Hold this. Hold my beer. I'm going to grab my model that I've been painting. I want to show you guys. Because the live stream didn't work this week. I couldn't get it to work. So something's going on. And even today, I don't know, it seems really fuzzy and kind of crappy. But this right here, this is my Mysterio that I've been working with.
I was going to say, that was Mysterio.
Oh, I'm very proud of it.
Looks good.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
At least from the backside. I was talking about you, not the model.
Thank you.
No problem.
I did get the pearly white, titanium bright white in for Pro Acryl. That's in now. I got 10 of those. I got a bunch of new paint brushes. I got a bunch of the brush goo, the unicorn brush goo stuff. I got paintbrush holders. I got a bunch of stuff that just came in. So if you guys want to check that out too.
If you haven't tried Pro Acryl,
they're awesome, man. I use them on stream the whole time.
They're great. The paints, the glues.
Thank you.
I'm sold.
Yeah. And somebody said they like the cloudy helmet. That's the metallic color. That's the metallic medium. And I was like, oh, it's like perfectly pearlescent. So I don't know. It's such a fun paint to mess around with. But I mean, everybody's got their favorite paints. I don't blame you. You know, people are Citadel for life, and I totally understand it.
Oh, I got plenty sitting on my table at home. I know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Except Pro Acryl has balls.
They got balls. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Do you have anything else?
No, I'm pretty much wrapped up.
Cool. And then, like I said, if anybody wants to come on Thursdays to showcase what you're painting and do a one-on-one with me and kind of, go over what you got going on. And if nobody does reach out to me, I understand people got a lot of stuff going on, then I'll just start randomly picking people and asking if they want to, because I really want people to come in and tell their story. Tell me what's going on. Tell me about how you got into the hobby, all that kind of stuff. I got some fun stuff planned for the next Thursday, so depending on who's coming in, got some rapid fire questions and kind of just go over some fun stuff and let people know who you are and why you're part of our community and, why you like our community and why you play here. So, do you have the latest edition of the White Dwarf? I should, yeah.
Yeah, it shows up. You're still subscribed to it.
Yeah, it just comes naturally. I don't have to do anything. It just shows up. I haven't seen one in a little bit, but it should be here. Or if not, I'm getting it right away. Oh, that's Steve. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve. I'm also Steve.
Yeah, let's go from there, and then we'll see what happens. If you guys need recaps on anything, you can rewatch the video, or you can always ask me questions in Discord. You can ask Steven any questions in Discord.
I'm not much help, but I will try and help work through the problem with you.
Yeah, he's great at that. He's a great worker.
I'm a good thinker.
But yeah, so that's everything. And thanks for coming and checking it out. And we'll see you guys on Tuesday around like 4:30, 5 o'clock. See ya.
Bye. Now which one of us is going to go turn it off?